Okay, so this is Amanda. I'm going through the Introducing Proscape app. Here goes. Okay, so you know and I know you have lots of options for building your app. You can use a template to make it happen quickly and easily. You can have a developer custom code it for all kinds of flexibility. The point of using Proscape is that you actually get both. Proscape is a software you can use to build apps for your sales teams, retail stores, events, and even consumers, period. What you don't get is the limitations of a template or the expense and waiting time of a developer. Instead, you get a fast, easy, and completely custom app. So, you plan your app and all its content, and then you have a designer create what each slide is going to look like. This is actually the bulk of the time you'll spend building your app. You have each slide created as a full graphic, just one single PNG, and you load it into the app machine. And you literally click and drag various spots on each slide and pick that spot's functionality, things like animating charts, skipping to another slide, playing a video, filling out a form, really anything you want to happen. Then you submit it to us. We run quality assurance ourselves, and then we push it out to all the mobile devices you're going to use it on. And done. So if you want a truly robust professional app where you can play videos, take surveys, collect data on the app use, etc., you're going to end up paying approximately $200,000 in major markets and even $20,000 in other markets. The typical cost of using Proscape is $2,000, and you get a spectacular app with critical insights. So, to give you an idea of what kind of companies use Proscape for building their apps, we work with hundreds of agencies who use the Proscape platform to build apps for their clients because it's so easy for their existing teams to do. They don't have to outsource anything. So you see Razorfish, Bubblegum, Publicis, and a host of others. We actually have some videos in here of agencies talking about building their apps. I can show you later if you'd like. And besides agencies, thousands of brands use Proscape on their own. Here you see Ferrari, Heineken, Merck, and literally thousands more. And we do support businesses all across the globe. We have operations managers in London, Brazil, Shanghai, everywhere you see here. There are 3 different cases in which you might want to build an app for using Proscape. One is for your sales team to go out and present your product. The second is if you have a retail store. The third is if you throw events or sponsor events. And the fourth, coming soon, is consumer player. More about that later. So, Show Player helps sales teams present the exact marketing message the brand is currently trying to put across. It has global syncing, so all your sales reps have the same message available at the same time. For Store Player, let's say you're creating an app for a retail store or even for another type of brick-and-mortar establishment. You can easily create an app for display in the stores that lets them engage their customers, promote upcoming products, and gather information about their customers and more. Finally, businesses who put on or sponsor events can use an app to engage attendees and collect data from that audience. Consumer Player, coming soon, is something that you can put out as a brand for consumers to download themselves in app stores. So we have 3 different examples of apps I would like to show you so you can get a better feel of all the things you could do with your own app. Let's start by taking a look at this app that Coach has been using. Coach operates 1,000 retail stores, and they put together an app that is sort of a lookbook of their upcoming season's accessories. And what they did was They put it in their stores, they let customers fill it out, and they used it to let customers rate upcoming products. That way, not only could they know how to stock those specific stores for the next season, but they had customer feedback on how to develop things for future seasons, and also they were able to ask about the demographics of the customers in that store. Now, a major thing that Coach got back from this, not only all of those previous benefits, but they pull in the data real time from the app from each store. Here are the Coach looks that people preferred. Here are the demographics across stores, and then they also asked about publications. Okay. ESPN, they actually have their sales team use Show Player to present reasons for using ESPN's channels to promote their businesses through ads. So it's their ad sales app. And they were using USB sticks and FTP before to get their sales team the proper content, but after using this app, they were able to sync all their sales team's devices, so no matter where their sales team went, they were able to put out the same message. And then ESPN was able to gather back in real time the top tweets that were happening, the fastest growing topics, message emphasis by topic, all kinds of information they did not have before. And finally, let us look at the Insight event app. Insight is a marketing company. They use this app at an event they recently put on. They were able to not only collect data about their attendees, but they provided their attendees with session information, data about their venue, and also a library of content resources. And then at the end of the sessions, they were able to share ratings of different marketing priorities from that year because they had collected that in the app from their attendees. So useful information for everyone. And then afterward, Insight was able to tell how much people liked their summit, why those people had come, whether they preferred PowerPoints in their presentation, something Insight must be looking into for the next time, and then plans for 2014. So to sum this up, you can use an easy template solution to make your app, or you can have a developer hard code your entire app. But if you go ahead and use Proscape, your app looks however you want and does whatever you want for much less time and much less money than hand coding. And on top of that, you get complete data and insights not only from whatever surveys and forms you include in your app, but from data that we gather on the actual usage of the app. And that is Proscape.